find a coherent set of answers to the existential questions that confront all of us in our lives. And a cultural revolution takes place when we made a decisive break from the shared meanings of the past, particularly ones of purpose, innocence, and destiny. Henry M. Kilovich ended that brilliant article in Atlantic Monthly with this. He said, "We surveyed people in America, watching the road down which they were going. And amongst those we surveyed was a couple called Matthew and Mark." And he ends with these words: "If you feel it is imperative to fill all your needs, and if these needs are contradictory or in conflict with those of others or simply unfillable, then frustration inevitably follows. To Abby and to Mark as well, self-fulfillment meant having a career and marriage and children and sexual freedom and autonomy and being liberal and having money and choosing nonconformity and insisting on social justice and enjoying city life and country living and simplicity and graciousness and reading and good friends and on and on. But the individual is not truly fulfilled by becoming ever more autonomous. Indeed, it seems that to move to this far in this direction is to risk psychosis, the ultimate form of autonomy." Then he ends with these words: "Maybe the injunction that to find oneself one must lose oneself contains a truth any seeker of
Is there anybody out there?
To find oneself one must lose oneself contains the truth any seeker of self-fulfillment."
Can you hear me? Let's go live.
Now, how does this work in society? Here's a churchman, religiously minded man who says this, and then I'll go to an atheist what he says, and then I will close. Arthur Peacock is director of the Ian Ramsey Center for Interdisciplinary Study of Religion in Relation to Science, and he's a member of the Faculty of Theology at Oxford University and former dean of Clare College, Cambridge, at the time of this writing. Here's what he says: "To be truly evangelical and Catholic, the Church of the next millennium will need to have a theology that will necessarily have to be genuinely liberal and even radical. Particularly in its relationship everywhere is shaped by the sciences. For Christian theology to have any viability, it may well have to be stripped down to a newly conceived list of essentials, minimalist in its affirmations. Only then will it attain that degree of verisimilitude with respect to ultimate realities which science has to natural ones, and only then will it command respect as a vehicle of public truth." Here's a professor of theology at Oxford at that time saying, "Look, if this is what religionists want, then the only way we can let them into the arena is they strip themselves of all essential affirmations and go to a minimalist belief in what they claim." Arthur Peacock. Matthew Paris, an atheist, with a lifestyle to back it. He wrote in a powerful article in a leading English newspaper in 2008. Please listen. He says, "Before Christmas, I returned to Malawi, the country of my birth, after 45 years. It was a country I knew as a boy and was called Nazaland. Today it is Malawi, and the Times Christmas appeal here in London included a small British charity working there. Pump Aid helps rural communities to install a single pump, letting people keep their village wells sealed and clean. I decided to go and see this work. It inspired me, renewed my flagging faith in development charities. But traveling in Malawi refreshed another belief too, one I've been trying to banish all my life. It blatantly confounds my ideological beliefs and stubbornly refuses to fit my worldview, and has embarrassed my growing belief that there is no God. Now, as a confirmed atheist, I've become convinced of the enormous contribution that Christian evangelism makes in Africa, sharply distinct from the secular NGOs. Education and training alone there will not do. In Africa, Christianity changes people's hearts. It brings a transformation. The rebirth is real. The change is good. There's long been a fashion among our Western academic sociologists for placing tribal value systems within a ring fence, beyond critiques founded in, quote, theirs, and therefore best for them, authentically and intrinsically worthy as ours. I simply don't follow this anymore. I observe that the tribal belief is no more peaceable than ours, and it suppresses individuality. People think collectively. This feeds into the big man and gangster politics of the African city today. The exaggerated respect for the swaggering leader and the literal inability to understand the whole idea of a loyal opposition. Anxiety, fear of spirits of nature and the wild strikes deep into the whole structure of rural African thought. A great weight grinds down their spirit. But Christianity, with its teaching of a direct personal two-day link between the individual and God, unmediated by the collective, and unsubordinate to any other human being, smashes straight through the philosophical spiritual framework I've just described. Those who want Africa to walk tall amid 21st century global competition must not kid themselves that providing the material means or even the know-how that accompanies what we call development will end up making a change. No, a whole belief system first must be supplanted. And I'm afraid it has to be supplanted by another. Removing Christian evangelism from the Africanization equation may leave the continent at the mercy of a malign fusion of the Nike, the witch doctor, the mobile, and the machine.